Hey, what's going on? Coming at you from Chicago, Illinois. So, with some of the last few videos um, that I've uploaded fairly recently, they've kind of been like on a more serious tone. So, I want to do something a little bit more lighthearted with this video. So I'm gonna sort of shift gears here, and I'm gonna get right into the video. This article, it's a little bit of an older article. This is from Insider.com, and the title of the article is "A Sex Worker Said Vanilla Type People Should Reconsider Joining OnlyFans. Once your naked body is on the internet, good luck getting it off." So it's like I said, it's older, from June 3rd of 2020, and even though it's an older article, I don't even know if it's still relevant. I don't even know if, as I'm going to discuss with you momentarily, if people are doing these sex work type side hustles to survive. Who knows what people are doing as side hustles. So in the article it says, with unemployment at an all-time high due to the flu virus, those are my words that are added in there, some people who were laid off or furloughed have been hunting for ways to make up for lost income they need to survive. For some, that's meant creating accounts on OnlyFans. Typically, people who view sex work as their full-time job use OnlyFans and other adult content subscription services to pay their bills. But again, these are my words. The flu virus has led all sorts of other people to inundate the platform. So basically what the writer of this article is trying to say is that people who wouldn't normally even consider doing this type of work are doing it. Like I said, it's an older article. They've done that, but as I say, they may still be doing that. They're doing these sex work side hustles just for financial reasons. They're struggling to make ends meet. In the article, it talks about this woman who was a bartender, Kendra Kemper, who was laid off from her job, again as a bartender, and wasn't sure how she would survive financially. So she ended up creating an OnlyFans account. Later, she says, in the first 2 weeks, I made $3,000 just from subscriptions. Now it's up to 5,000. So she claims that in 2 weeks she made $5,000. It's not like I'm living a life of luxury now, she says, but I'm definitely able to pay my rent and feed myself, Kemper said. So basically, to just wrap up the article, a woman by the name of Alice Little, who is I don't know if she's still a sex worker, but at the time of this article, she was a sex worker, and she appears through the article that she chose that line of work as opposed to doing it as a side hustle. She says like a warning that if laid off professionals put nude photos or videos online, it's possible for employers to find that content and use it to discriminate against them in the future. So obviously she's just implying it could just come back and haunt them if they decide to get back into the workforce. And it may not even necessarily be a supervisor who finds this online content. It can be other employees. It could be just the social gossiping and having that circulate around the workplace, and even if the management is okay with it, I mean, knowing that your coworkers are sort of looking at you a certain way, and then to just have that uncomfortable type work environment, it's definitely a risky decision to take on. So I thought that was kind of a interesting article. I'm going to read a little bit from the Bible. I'll put a little bit more input about that article, and then I'll finish up the video. So I'm going to be reading here from the 1 Year Study Bible, and with this Bible you can read this every day. And as I'm filming this video, it's September 15th, so I'm just going to read a little section from that date. And I'm going to be reading from Psalm, this is 17, just one verse here. O my strength, to you I sing praises, for you, O God, are my refuge, the God who shows me unfailing love. So, yeah, obviously when our Creator, He knew that, especially after Adam and Eve turned their back on Him and chosen to do things their own way as opposed to doing things our Creator's loving and giving way, He knew that we were going to be faced with obstacles because the enemy was allowed to just sort of not necessarily take over, but he was going to be a part of our existence. So he knows that. He knows that there's obstacles and challenges, but he doesn't just like leave us stranded. He gives us the ability to read His Word, other Christian books, obviously prayer. So when it comes to getting back to the article with the sex work side hustle, this is not a video to judge or to criticize. I know that I've done Uber in the past, and I know what that's like to kind of make that easy money. But at the same time, obviously the gas, obviously the wear and tear to my personal vehicle, just the risk factor. You're just picking up. You don't know who you're picking up when you're out there. I think the bottom line is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? Is it worth the easy money? I think more often than not, the answer is clear. It's obvious. No, it's not worth it. It's especially for a lot of these schemes or ways to make that easy money. It just comes down to just simple hard work, and if you're in a situation where you're struggling financially, again, I'll say it again. O my strength, to you I sing praises. For you, O God, are my refuge. Take refuge in our Creator if you're having those financial problems, and definitely weigh out your options before you contemplate doing something like this. Even if you do, if you're already middle aged, how far can you keep it going if you're just going to continue to get older in appearance and then having to compete with younger females, and it's just, again, back to my question, is it worth it? Usually the answer to that question is no, it is not. So that was today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.